Okay, I know what you're thinking. Just hear me out, okay? Hi guys, Veggie Gamer back, and Hell of a Boss episode 6 is in the books. Right now, it came out a couple of weeks ago. And since then, there have been countless videos posted on YouTube theorizing all sorts of theories of what's going to happen, what certain things mean. Obviously, things like Blitz's dream and trance and so on has been picked apart by many a YouTuber putting in their own analysis of thoughts. But no one's talked about the real twist which is being shown right now. It's the real twist, which is that Loona may actually turn out to be a villain. Now, guys, I'm going to say this right now. This is a theory video, okay? That being said, there are certain things pointed towards maybe we shouldn't be trusting her as much as we first believed. I'm not going to say I necessarily 100% believe in this theory. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out my evidence on the table, and we shall see what happens, guys. Let me know what you think of my theory in the comments, and if there's anything else that you think may actually back up this theory, let me know as well, guys. Just before we get started, guys, any chance you can hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here. These subscribe numbers have gone up significantly in the last month. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button, guys. It really helps out the channel. We are slowly but surely approaching my ultimate goal of 100,000 subscribers, and so if we could get there, I'd really appreciate it, and every single one of you are helping me do it. I know this might get a little bit hate, but we shall see, guys. Let's go into reasons why Loona may actually be working for Stella/Striker. So the first thing that really spiked my interest into this happened late into episode 6. I should say that as soon as I thought about this, I then thought about several other moments throughout this series which kind of agree with this theory. It is near the end, Veggieknights, when Stolas is making his grand entrance to save the lovely Blitzy and Imp in general, and we have Loona taking a photograph of Stolas. Now, we know that she's big into social media, guys. We know that she takes a lot of pictures and so on and so forth. That being said, this picture did not get posted on social media on her Instagram, whereas the picture that Blitz took earlier on in the episode did actually make it to his Instagram. I will be doing an Instagram update sometime soon, but I'm just waiting for a few more posts to get posted. Now, that alone shouldn't be enough to raise suspicion, obviously, because even in the Harvest Moon Festival, we have a moment where Loona takes a picture of Moxie getting wrecked by that bull dude. But that could just be for personal pleasure, though. Maybe she didn't actually want to post that one online, although her track record on her Instagram is usually posting negative stuff about Moxie, quite frankly. But the fact that Blitz's poster did go live and Loona's didn't does put out some question marks, guys. As soon as I thought about that, I then thought about the rest of the episode. So let's go through it. Near the start of the episode, Moxie and Blitz are cornered, and Blitz tells Loona to shut the portal and to get out of there. Now, that is obviously Blitz defending Loona. Later on in the episode, when Millie comes to save Moxie and Blitz, Blitz is like, wow, how did you do that all on your own? And then Loona appears, and Blitz is like shocked and actually really worried, like, oh god, Loona, what are you doing here? You're in danger. So he's obviously a very doting parent when it comes to looking after Loona. That being said, Loona obeying that rule and actually agreeing with Blitz is bizarre at that point, because we know that she's a hellhound, guys. And we know that it does not take a lot to kill 2 of these, what are they called? Is it, Dwoks? I think it's Dwoks, I think. It doesn't take a lot to kill 2 of these guys, considering that Imp, who are all there, and none of them had been hit at that point, or had they? Nah, Moxie had been hit, hadn't he? Had he? Okay, I'm not sure, but, there we go. That's the answer to that question. But we know that at least Blitz and Millie and Loona would absolutely be able to take out the 2 agents that are after them. It's 1 and 0, right? Or is it 1 and 2? I think it's 1 and 0. She also only conveniently opens the portal once the agents have Scarpers. There was also a moment later on which, even when I was reacting to it, didn't quite sit right with me, where They're all in the room with all the dead bodies all around her. They're in lockdown, and so they can't escape the room. And Loona says that she can't read the grimoire because of the lighting in there. If only Loona had some sort of device that would help her illuminate the book so she can read what she needs to open the portal. But apparently she can't.
Oh, sit on a dick, Moxie.
You sit! Sit on a... and the... do your job!
So why is it that Loona wanted this situation where they would all be together in this tight space, surrounded by dead bodies, in a room that they cannot escape from? I will refer you guys to the very, very end of the episode when Agent 1 is talking about the fact that they have hard evidence that demons do exist. And it has the 4 monitors with Millie, with Loona, with Blitz and Moxie, and the last one with Stolas, guys. As the screens disappear and the static comes on, the last one that is highlighted is Stolas. And guys, it lingers on that shot. I feel like that has to be significant. The fact that the human race have now not only seen freaking Blitz, that's pretty good, guys, but seeing a demon prince, that is huge. And so the fact that the humans now know that Stolas exists and they have footage of him is definitely heavily hinted as being very significant in that last shot. So several things in this specific episode do point towards Loona, for some reason, wanting this situation where Stolas has to come and save Blitz. And why would that be? It goes back to my other theories, guys. I feel like Stella and Stryker are going to be pulling out the stops and using a lot of people to get in the way of Imp. That's heavily suggested in whichever episode is going to be taking part in the Lust Ring, guys. We know that Fizzarali's there. We know that Big Ozzy is there. We know that Veronica is in the vicinity. The other villains from previous episodes are going to be making an appearance in this episode. The fact that humans now know about Stolas' existence obviously is dangerous to Stolas, but also a lot of dead souls are going to be going to hell, guys, from that room, having more and more people resenting the immediate murder professionals. At some point, that has to pay off. The fact that all these people are dying and going to hell, at some point, we're going to see the murder family turn up down there. I am convinced by that, guys. And so they may even be involved in this whole situation where the Imp are getting distracted away from Stolas. Another thing about all the bodies piling up in that room, guys, is that it was the dead agents that actually drew out the markings that allowed Stolas to appear in that room. Meaning that he probably does need dead souls to be in that room at that moment to actually create the portal. To actually possess the agent so he could then manifest through her vomit, which is a lovely scene. This all culminates in a very ideal situation where Blitz is in trouble, locked down in a room, not able to escape, forcing Stolas' hand to appear in the human realm to get caught on camera by these agents and for Loona to take that photograph. What is the purpose of that photograph? Could it be to keep a record of Stolas' ultimate form or more powerful form? Is it just a photograph to say, hey, I did my part of the bargain? I will also indicate, guys, that this is a dark room at this point. There is no flash going off on Loona's phone when she takes that picture, so maybe she wanted to keep it, you know, on the down low when she took it. But all in all, even though Stolas and Blitz and the rest of the gang don't appear to be taking the situation of episode 6 that seriously, that last shot, guys, that lingers on Stolas highly suggests that something is going to be up in the future regarding that. And all of this happened because Loona shut that portal, reopened it when it was too late to grab them straight away back, got into that room in the situation where there were so many people to fight and take out, and then wasn't able to read the text, forcing Stolas' hand to actually appear, manifest into the world. And all the arrows do point at being something quite suspicious about Loona. Let's talk about motive.
Who's weak now, bitch?
Okay, I'm here.
So why would Loona turn on... The thing is that it really isn't turning her back on Imp. It's really, you know, betraying Stolas, which we haven't really seen them communicate at all at any point, guys. We don't know what her opinion is of Stolas. Is she happy about her adopted father going off and doing all this with a dark prince like this? Does she actually care about Blitz to the point where she can see the fact that Stolas is kind of using and abusing Blitz? Knowing that maybe getting rid of Stolas would actually give Blitz the chance of actually having Grimoire and actually be the man he wants to be without being literally in the trance chained to Stolas. My take on that scene, guys, is a little bit different than other YouTubers, and so if you do want to check it out, it's on my channel. I believe it's called something like Blitz Escaping Big Aussie or something like that. But you can go and check that theory out on the channel, guys. So maybe Loona is actually trying to protect Blitz. Quite frankly, knowing how powerful Stolas is, if Stella wanted to just go out and kill Blitz, she would be able to do it in a second, guys. She could take out the entirety of Imp on her own if she wished to. But her focus is a lot more Stolas. And so it's very possible. I mean, it obviously would not be very difficult at all to get the identity of this Imp that Stolas is having an affair with. And to get to Loona. And to use her against Stolas in the way of putting Blitz out there and saying, we'll take out Blitz if you don't help us. It is even more likely that Striker is the one who is blackmailing Loona into doing these things. There is an outside chance that Striker is also saying that if she doesn't apply and help him do these little tasks like exposing Stolas to the human world, then Octavia could be at risk. But we do know that Loona does not have any friends, guys, and so I still do not think that Loona and Octavia have met. I do, however, believe that will happen by the end of this series. Guys, that is my theory video for the day. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see your comments. Like I say, I'm not saying it's going to happen, guys. All I'm saying is that there are a lot of very convenient situations that led to Stolas having to appear in that room. And a lot of them are because of Loona. So, will that pay off? We shall see, guys. Let me know in the comments. If you have any other theories that you want me to cover or to give my thoughts on, let me know in the comments, guys. I love reading your comments. I read every single one of your comments. Every single time. I'm not always able to reply to them, but if you do leave a comment, I will have read it, guys, and so do leave me a comment. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm VEGGIEKNIGHTS, and I'll see you next time. Sorry, Loona.